Hey, cha svima, svako dobro, živeli to you from my cider bandit here. It's written in Chirolita, which is really cool. It's a nice, clean jabuka, which is an apple-flavored cider, which is really nice. These are very common, not this particular brand, but cider in England is really common. I actually like it. I just bought it for the first time. Never had it before. Can you see me? Am I in focus? I think I am. I look good. Ooh, sexy Chovek right here, huh? Anyway, this is nice. Refreshing, nice taste. It's 4.5% alcohol. You can't really taste it. Nice, refreshing drink. Anyway, the reason I'm talking to you today, I'm here in Novi Sad. Just went to the store, bought some cevapi, which I'm getting ready to make. I bought some shunka flavored sir cheese. Oh my God. I hate to broadcast ABC. They don't pay me, but this is good. It's good for dip with chips, but it's really good with pasta because I'm a macaroni and cheese addict with a little bit of butter. Anyway, my friends, the reason I'm talking to you today, it's a sad day. It's a sad time for the world because we are currently in the 100th anniversary of the ending of World War I. World War I was a catastrophic event that affected many, many, many countries throughout the world. Millions of folks died in this war. Americans, French, German, Austrian, Serbian, Bosnian, Turkish, you name it. So many folks were affected by this great war. So I think in the world today, we don't even really think about it. We don't care about stuff like that. But you need to realize so many of these folks, especially here in Serbia. I live here in Serbia, yes. I'm not brainwashed in any way, shape, or form by Serbians like everybody thinks I am. I moved here 8.5 years ago, coming on 9 years in May. I live here half the year in the USA. Everybody says I'm brainwashed, but that is absolutely false. My country in the USA brainwashed me. They feed us one line, one scenario, one way of believing. Anything else is un-American. It's bullshit. Here in Serbia, World War I, when you talk about folks who are familiar with World War I, millions of folks died, women and kids all over, raped, murdered, especially here in Serbia. They say over 1.2 million folks here in Serbia, innocent civilians, military, whatnot, were murdered, were killed. So many accounts of rape and genocide of Serbian civilians in villages, etc. Just unbelievably bad what happened. But those folks who think they know about World War I, everybody says Serbia started it. Okay, Serbia is the reason it started, so fuck Serbia. That's what people say. Gavrilo Princip was a Serbian. He assassinated Archduke Ferdinand in Sarajevo, today's Bosnia-Herzegovina. Okay? The funny thing is, most folks around the world, if it wasn't a Serbian that did that, would look at this situation as, they would look at Gavrilo Princip as a freedom fighter, as somebody that was trying to get rid of an occupier. He assassinated someone who was controlling his nation, who was enforcing their beliefs, their laws, their taxation and everything on their people. Who wants that? Who wants an occupier in your country? He assassinated him. Yes, I'm not saying that's good or that's bad or whatever, but when you look at it from his standpoint, maybe, he was trying to get rid of a guy whose family was controlling and overruling his country, and he felt his country should be free, okay? Now, most people blame Serbia for the start of World War I, but that's the way I see that. And now, that's not the bad part. The bad part is here, they just had the 100-year Remembrance Day in Paris, France. Macron, he invited all these world leaders there to show their respect and to just remember those folks who died. Many of these Serbian generals, many of these folks all around the world, these troops, they knew from their general. The general said, hey, you're going into battle, you will not return. You're dead. but this is for the greater good of the world. That's what we need to realize. So many folks just think, oh, it's just a day, whatever. We need to really appreciate those folks. So many Serbians died in this battle. 1.2 million, they say, Serbians died in World War I. Women, kids, military died in this war. And what happened at this Remembrance Day? Remembrance Day in Paris, France. You had the big leaders right there in this beautiful photo op, right where everything goes by, where they're taking all these pictures. Who was there? You had Donald Trump, the representative of the United States, unfortunately. Angela Merkel, Macron, all those big leaders right there. And where was Alexander Vucic, the president of the country that lost 1.2 million? 60 to 65% of males in Serbia, age 15 to 60, were dead. 60% of the male population of Serbia annihilated in this war. Where was he? He was on the other side, not even shown in this, sitting with people like the president of Zimbabwe. Okay? How fair is this? That's not the worst part. The worst part is, who was right behind Donald Trump, Macron, Angela Merkel? Hashim Thaci. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Hashim Thaci, the president, the leader of Kosovo, Metohija, a country that's not even recognized by the vast majority of the most populous countries around the world. He's right behind the big four, if you will. You know, unbelievable. What a statement that made there. So you can think I'm brainwashed. You can think that's just a small little bullshit thing. Who cares? Some of you are thinking, who cares about that? Why does it matter? It does matter. That is so disrespectful, I think, for the people of Serbia. For a country, they say, lost almost the biggest percentage per capita of people in World War I. And to have him sitting across in a bunch of nobodies, no offense to all those folks who were over there, but then you have Hashim Thaci. Why was he there, you know? I think it was a little push, a nudge, shoving that guy in the face of the whole wide world to try to get everybody to recognize that. And I think it's disgusting, personally. And I'm an American, no Serbian blood inside of me, just the way I see it. The French ambassador here in Serbia apologized for that. He said it was something about alphabetical order or some bullshit. I think it was more than that. I think it was planned. And I think it's sad. And I think Macron should apologize to the Serbian people. Just my opinion. Anyway, I'm leaving for Thailand on Friday. Do Virginia. My love and respect and all my good vibes go out to all the family who